Did you know that our souls are connected by fate? What do you know? I'm Yuno Hanaki, the one and only Oiran from Mialoon. Good evening. Oh, right, sorry, the Your Did It star is covering Twitch chat. I need to free you. Hold on, please hold. Please hold. I need to find a different place for Your Did It. Over here for now, I guess? Yeah. We'll cover the cup, sure. That's good. Anyway. Your Did It. Welcome. Hello, hello, welcome in. Hello, hello. Oh, Hanaki. We need an emote you tried in Your Did It emotes. I should make a Yuno Hanaki version of Your Did It. I think that would be pretty good. Your Did It, what did you do? This is a thing that we were talking about in members. I mentioned a podcast that I was watching, where they, what's it called? They had this, as like the first gift that they got to put on their set. It was someone who got like a 3D printed statue of this star with the Your Did It. And I just thought it was very funny, so I needed to have it for myself. So I did. And I had it, since we didn't have Twitch chat during the members stream, I had it where you guys normally hang out. Where Twitch normally hangs out right now. Although, that's where YouTube's going once 2.0 finally happens. Priority's gonna swap, up, tap. Good morning. Priority's going to swap. And Twitch chat is going to be in the chat box, and YouTube chat's gonna be on the bottom. Or maybe on the top. I haven't decided where you guys are gonna end up on the overlay. And you're gonna go blah, blah, blah. Yapping above or below. Swip, swap, and even swoop. So true. Yuno hates us on YouTube. I'm sorry. I don't actually hate you. It's just... YouTube's a butt. YouTube is a butt to me. It's actually YouTube's fault. It's not you guys' fault. It's YouTube's fault. But yes. YouTube are a bunch of bottoms. Hey, I don't want to hear you saying that right now because currently Twitch is the bottom. But you guys are going to be switching whenever 2.0 happens. Hi, Damas and Yuno, I suppose. What do you mean, I suppose? Hello? I'm just a little guy. Also, it's my channel. You can't say hello to the other Damadachi if I'm not here. Well, I guess you can. You could just sit in the waiting room forever and chat with each other and never speak to me, I guess. But that's sad. I'd be so lonely if you guys just had a bunch of conversations and I just had to sit here and try to be included and you guys just ignored me. That would be awful. I'd cry. Why are you saying hi to the Your Did It trophy? That's so mean. I'm literally right here. I'm a did it. Man. Damas are the content and Yuno is the viewer. We could probably do a stream like that sometime if we ever wanted to be silly. I make it so that chat is like really big on screen and I'm the one in the corner where chat usually is and I'm like reacting to all the stuff you guys say. That could be pretty silly. Should we acknowledge the one in the chair or are we good? The one in the chair? Come on. Such a bias against YouTube evil purple site. Don't call it evil. Oh, I see. You're punishing them by putting them in emote mode. That's unfortunate. I don't think they deserve that, but if you insist, to jail they go. Also, it's funny that you're punishing them by putting them in emote only when you guys don't have emotes anymore either. If anything, this is just another way for Twitch to flex. Because they have the emotes. They even have, you know, pensive. They even have pensive. Your beloved. Yuno prefers to be ignored when she's in the chair. Stop. I don't. Don't ignore me. I want to yap. You would really sentence the yapper to being ignored? I'd cry. Actually, no, I probably wouldn't cry. I would just have to make my own entertainment somehow. Anyway, hello. Happy Monday. Happy OniMon. I hope you've been having a good start to your week. Hope things are good. Hope you're chilling. I'm okay. I could be doing better, but I'm okay. I'm getting through it. So can't complain. Off for 2 days now. Yippee! Nothing like a little bit of extra time off. That's very fair. We do need new avenues of bully, only so many forehead jokes. I mean, that's on you guys to figure out. I personally don't want to be bullied. So I'm not going to give you ideas for how to continue to bully me. In an ideal world, I would have you just converse with me like normal people. I would have you be normal, but apparently you don't want to be that, so... YouTube blocked my forehead joke. Is that what you were saying about the planes? Were you talking about being able to land a plane on my forehead again? Like the very classic pre-debut joke? Wow, like I've never heard that before. Nice to catch an OniMon on time. I'm glad you could be here. I suppose it's lucky that it's a holiday for some people right now. Anime girl wants normies. I never said I want normies. I just want you guys to treat me normally and not bully me. That's what I want. Forehead shortness, Yuno's lack of culinary experience. Yeah, bully me for my skill issues when it comes to making food. I think that's very valid. Incompatible demands? What? Why is it so hard for you to be nice? That's crazy. Is that what the horns are for? Antenna for the instrument landing system? No. They're just horns. I don't know how to tell you this, but they're just horns. There's no antennae to be found. Only horns. And they're very cute horns, too, if you look. Aren't they cute? Heh. Oh, bless me. I don't understand how people can be fast enough to, like, mute when they sneeze, because the minute a sneeze comes, it just attacks me, and I can't defend myself. So I suffer. I don't understand how people can be that fast. I understand why Yuno has trouble chopping. Her chopping board is on her face. Come on! Does this really seem like a good surface for chopping food? It's not flat. My head is big brain and very round. This is not a good surface for chopping food. No need to mute, embrace the sneeze. I was just talking about how I know a lot of people who can mute when they go to sneeze. I'm not saying I feel like I need to. But for the people who can, I'm just like, how do you hold it long enough to brace for the impact? When a sneeze comes at me, I'm just like, and I explode. So, it's just fascinating to me is all. Yuno's only horns is very cute. My only horns? Yeah. New platform just dropped. It's only going to be pictures of my horns from various angles. $200 a month, please. 3 stream streak. Wowee. Let's go. Hornsley. Yeah, Hornsley. That's what it's called. Leak for 500 a month, you get the handlebar pics. Handlebar? True. I can ride my bike with no handlebars. No handlebars. True. Pornhub would be a bit too much. Very true. Notice how I had to emphasize the "huh" at the beginning to make sure that the internet understood what I said. True, that would be too much. Horn is top shelf. It's not bad. It's another good horn alternative. Small girl has small arms, can't reach her horns. Well, my arms can only move insofar as to touch a keyboard, so yes. Technically, they are too small. Also, chibis have big heads, so they can't touch the top of their heads because they're so big and round. And arms are a bit less big in comparison. Also, I'm going to say this now so that I can try and hold myself a bit accountable. This stream might be on the shorter side because I have to get up really, really early for the Chrono Trigger stream. So, this is probably going to be a shorter OniMon compared to how they've been normally. Averaging like 4 hours. It's probably gonna have to be a lot shorter so that I can make sure I actually get sleep. Or else I'll die. So, just letting you know. Sleep is good. This is also true. Sleep is very good. But I'm just warning you ahead of time. Ready for Oni 2s? Yes, since it's going to be an endurance, I'm hoping it'll make up for the time, but I also don't know how much of Chrono Trigger I have left and how long that stream will end up being, so I don't know. No Onimon into the endurance stream. Guys, please. I'm gonna be so tired if I do that. Horning you? Yeah, just horning you? No, warning. Whoa, warning. Not horning. It'd be really funny if you only have like 15 minutes in Final Battle left, 40-minute stream. I honestly don't know. I think the last time I played, somebody said that all that was really left was to get everybody's final weapons, like doing quests to get the final weapons. And then, like, figuring out where to go for the final dungeon. So you might be right, but I honestly am not sure. But I also think it'd be pretty funny. But it would just mean that I get it done early, and then I guess I'd probably do another stream later in the day. I think I said, on Sunday that if it ends up being really short, then I'll probably do another stream later. Probably going to be more shiny hunting because I still don't have Eevee. So you'll still get some extra time, even if the supposed alleged endurance stream ends up not really being an endurance. I'll just play Pokemon for a few hours instead. But I do have some stuff I need to take care of tomorrow on top of streaming, so we'll see. Frog already has his final weapon. What else could your party need? Honestly, being so for real, yeah. Being so for real, yeah. Check the waiting room. That is early. I'll miss it probably. I know. I'm very sorry. I don't usually like to change a time like that when I have a series, but I want to make sure I can dedicate enough time. And if I tried to endurance from like when I normally start, I'd just be worried that it would go too late. Because like I said, I do have other stuff I gotta do tomorrow, so I gotta like lock in and make sure I can finish everything I need to in a timely manner. Also, I hate to do this when I literally like just started a few minutes ago, but I have to AFK real fast. I'll return soon. Stop saying I'm taking a nap. I'm not. Hello. I might have to end even earlier than earlier. I am not feeling too good. I'll be okay though. I'm gonna try and power through for a little bit longer. Worst comes to worst, I will have to end like really early. But I'm okay. I think my dinner is not settling very nicely. I don't feel too good. But I'll be alright. I'm curling up in my chair. Like I said, if it gets worse, I will have to end. But I do want to yap still, so we'll hang out for a little bit longer. Just giving you a heads up. I didn't think it was gonna get this bad. Like, I was fine setting up for stream and then like in the loading screen and stuff, but I'm kind of dying right now. And I'm just like, oh, that's not good. But I'll be okay. I'll live. I am a girl who occasionally has tummy problem. Tummy ouchie owie disease. It's not as bad as my frequent migraine problem. So I think I can bear it. But just in case. Just in case. There's a chance I'll have to be like, I gotta go. I gotta go. My people need me. Josh Souls, thank you for the $20 tip. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you. I'll be okay though. I appreciate it. Been a lot of that going around, like the tummy problems, tummy troubles. I think there's just a lot of things in the air, to be honest, with like the seasons changing and with things getting colder and stuff. Like I'm not saying that the cold weather is causing me to have bad tummy trouble, but I just feel like seasonal changes always cause bodies to like flip the fuck out because they have to adjust to so many new things. Like sleep schedules get fucked up. People start getting like actual like colds and like sicknesses and headaches and whatever. World gets darker more quickly, so it's like, it's a lot. How about using your phone and making a Twitter space instead so you can rest in bed? Yeah. I'm okay. Like I said, I think I'll be okay. There's a chance that I would have to end even earlier than I anticipated. I was planning to go for at least like 2 hours, but if I'm die, I'm die. And I'll probably have to end in like an hour instead. So 60 more minutes instead of 90. We'll see. 100% confirm that seasonal changes cause many body changes. Yeah, I think there's just like a lot of things about seasonal transitions that cause a lot of problems. Big suffering gig. It being dark earlier makes the dogs think it's time to go out. I keep getting so mad because when I go to make dinner, it's like super dark in the box. And I'm just like, man, it's too dark in here. It's really frustrating. As it gets colder, our metabolism slows down. Oh, that could also be part of it, especially for like tummy problems. Other day it was in the 70s, but today it dropped to the 30s and there was even light snow. Ugh, the S word. Ugh. I had to take my trash out last night because it was garbage night. And when I went to my trash can, there was a light dusting of snow on top of it. And I was like, how dare you? How dare you have that present on top of my trash can right now? How dare you? I was very frustrated. But it was really cold today too. I don't know if it had like actual like falling of snow today, but it was definitely very cold. Was it snow or quote snow? It was snow without quotes. It was just like a really light dusting. It wasn't even that big of a deal, but I was just like, man. Oh, apparently it is starting to snow again. Ew! When will you perish? Oh, apparently it's gonna stop by like tomorrow, but man. Snow is cringe. I've said this before. I only like snow in December for like Christmas and New Year time. And then after that, the minute New Year's is over, I want all snow to be gone. I can't stand it. After that, I'm just like, okay, no more snow. Thankfully, you don't have to go anywhere. True. I don't think it's meant to be a very heavy snow. I think it's super light. But apparently it is snowing. Another reason you don't like snow day. Well, I liked having snow days in school, like having school be closed because of bad weather. But I didn't actually care for the snow itself. It just meant that I could stay inside all day and play video games or hang out on my computer and watch anime. I'll trade you sunshine 80% of the time for snow. Honestly, genuinely, I would love that. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm also really bad with the heat, I would want to move somewhere that's more, I don't want to say tropical, but I'd like to move somewhere that's more consistently like sunny, warm, like that. I would want a place that has like moderately warm temperature and generally like, well, I don't mind rain, but I want like just generally like warm weather. Sadly for kids these days, snow days now means classes via e-learning. True. I wouldn't be surprised if there are more schools that just have it set so that you can have a Zoom day instead of making it a full snow day. But I don't know for sure. We don't get snow, but since it's not very cold, we don't get heating either. Why cold? I see, I see. The heat also comes with more allergy attacks too. Well, luckily, I do not have seasonal allergies. If I do, they're very, very light. I actually do e-learning for snow days now. That defeats the purpose of snow days tradition. Yeah, I think that the kids are being deprived of the snow days. I don't know for sure, though. I'm not in contact with anybody who actually, like, works in current schools. So I don't know how they handle snow days. But I wouldn't be surprised, since they had it set up to do constant e-learning during the panini. I wouldn't be surprised if they just readapt to that for, like, a day or two during, like, bad weather. Which is a bummer. Us old folks remember the joy of knowing that we didn't have to go to school if if the weather was too bad. I have like a lot of memories of constantly looking for updates on my phone. Or even before then, I would have the news on when I was getting ready for school so that I could like squint and see if my area of Onigashima was listed as one of the ones that was closed for the weather. And it was also good if we got a 2-hour delay because Onimama would not be able to leave work to take me to school if that was the case. So if there was a 2-hour delay, I would also still get to stay home. Because she'd be like, well, I can't take you, so guess you get to hang out here.
Thank you so much.
And I'd be like, yay! Yippee!
Also, Job, thank you for the $11 tip. Top it off. Happy Monday. Thank you. Happy Monday to you, too.
Whenever it gets colder, when I imagine my dream location, I imagine myself in Vice City where it's warm year long, 80s continue, and is paradise. Very fair. This is just like a random thing that I've always kind of wanted. I liked the idea of living in like Seattle. I really like the idea of living in a place where it gets really rainy. I really like rainy weather. I've talked about this.
I enjoy rainy weather.
I like the idea of it being like rainy and cozy.
Getting to get the comfy.
Hang out in a cafe and people watch out the rainy window. I always romanticize it a lot. Maybe it's because I'm a writer. But it sounded so cozy. Lo-fi Yuno vibes. Yeah, lo-fi Oni beats. Just got here, but you'd probably like the Pacific Northwest. I think so too. I like always kind of thought that it might be nice to move there someday, but I don't know. Sounds like Yuno should go to the UK. Then again, that means that the streaming times would change. I mean... Hold on, what time is it in the UK? 1:50 a.m. Okay, honestly, yeah, it might change if I did that. It might change a little bit. I was gonna say, I don't know if it would change that much. But yeah, we would probably have to adjust to a lot of things. You would more consistently get Oni-sun, I guess, even though it would be OniMon for me.
There would be a lot of changes. Tuesday.
I don't know. Do you like suburbs more? Not really, because I don't drive. If I was in a place that had reliable transit, and like generally good public transit, maybe I wouldn't mind a suburb, but I think I would prefer being closer to a city, because I feel like the transport would be more reliable. Pacific Northwest is the only temperate, deciduous rainforest on Earth. Wowee, how fancy. Seattle does not. Ah, man. I don't know. It never seemed too bad to me when I would watch, like, vloggers that lived in the city, that, like, lived within Seattle. It's definitely more expensive to live within a city, though, so I'm aware of the fact that I would have to be working a pretty damn good job or be, like, making bank as a content creator if I wanted to move there. But I probably would not be able to handle a suburb just because if the transit's not good, I would die. Lots of rain in a train. You want Disney World in Florida? Fuck no. Florida has really bad mosquitoes. I do not want to go somewhere where it's like humid and like damp humid. I'm okay with dry humid, but I do not want damp humid. I know saying that I want to be in Seattle where it's super rainy, where it would be like muggy humid is like kind of counterintuitive to that. But I'd be more willing to deal with it in Seattle than I would be in Florida. No thanks. Don't you want to make a name for yourself like Florida Man? No. I'm okay. I don't think I have it in me to ever be a Florida man. As someone who spent some time in Seattle, transit infrastructure does exist, but it's not nearly as good as you'd hope. I mean, fair. Very fair. Dry humid, I don't think that word means what you think it means. No, I know what humid means, but I want it to be like dry. Like if you feel the heat in the air, I want it to be dry and not like moist. I don't like moist heat. Dry heat though, dry heat is good. Onigashi man. That's what I should have named the Hanaki man emote. Unfortunately, on Twitch, they assign a prefix, so I can't make it that long, but I should have just named it Onigashi Man. Dry heat Arizona, then? I don't know about Arizona. That's, like, hot all the time, and, like, really, really hot. If you reach partner, you can pick your own prefix. I believe so. If it hasn't already been taken by somebody else, though, I think is the thing. And there is a streamer who already has, like, the Yuno username. So I have a feeling the Yuno prefix has probably already been picked. Yuno can't handle free healthcare. No, I would love free healthcare. New Mexico, maybe? Maybe. I don't know, I'm open. Whenever I envisioned myself going somewhere, it was to a place like Seattle. That's all. Also, when I was like really deep in my South Park nachos, I was thinking a lot about moving to Colorado. But I'm not as confident in that one. But I feel like I might like Denver. Or like that area if I ever decided to say fuck it and go. Mayhaps. But Colorado's got a lot of nothing, so I'd have to be prepared for that too. So you want overcast and rainy 8 months out of the year? Yes. Yes, I do. I genuinely like overcast and rainy weather. I think that's nice. It's cozy. It's very conducive for writing. I would have excuses to hole out in coffee shops and work, and that would be very cozy to me. I think it'd be good. But there's many names out there for VTubers. I'm shocked that tags aren't reused that often with the same name. VTubers really try to go out of their way to ensure that they pick names that aren't already, like, synonymous with somebody that, like bigger or more famous. And then the same thing happens with hashtags. We have to spend a lot of time coming up with hashtags that are unique. Just speaking from the perspective of being VTuber. When we were finally settling on names for me, we had to like spend a lot of time looking up if there were any other famous Yunos or if there were any people with the last name Hanaki, and like making sure like we weren't stepping on anybody's toes with the naming. And the same goes for hashtags. If you realize that a hashtag that you want to use has been used by somebody else, you have to change it. Meanwhile, me. Was it different for you, Tomoe Carmine? Hi, Tomoe Carmine. Any other Yunos you know? Do I know any? All I know for sure is that there is someone on Twitch that already has the Yuno handle, like twitch.tv/Yuno. That's the only thing I'm aware of, like openly. I haven't personally met any other Yunos. Actually, no. I think there is one VTuber that I have heard of that has the first name Yuno, but she has a different last name. I picked Tomoe because I liked the name a lot and was pretty set on it, but I didn't know there were a quadrillion Tomoes out there. It's interesting that management didn't sit down and talk about it with you. I feel like because you have Carmine, it's a little bit more unique, maybe? But I know at least with me, they had to like sit with me and make sure that there weren't too many other VTubers that went by the name Yuno. We had to make it more unique. I know another Yuno that I watch occasionally would be funny if we were thinking the same one. Maybe. I don't know. I saw Amane-san with a tab open on a Tomoe once, but they never said anything about it. It was part of our discussion about names on our side. When we were deciding names, they like literally were like going through a bunch of different options for VTubers that had the name to make sure there wasn't like a super famous one that had the name already. Even if there are a lot of other people named Tomoe, I don't know if I can think of any that are like a famous Tomoe, quote unquote. Or at least what would have been considered famous by management standards. They were basically trying to avoid giving a name that was too similar to like a big VTuber. They learned that the hard way from Gen 1. Yeah, that is probably why they were trying to avoid it. There's a Niji Tomoe, but she's JPN. Yeah. I don't know if she would be considered on the same level of fame as what management was trying to avoid, however. Don't name yourself Suisei, for example. Yeah, stuff like that. They also, like, made a point to mention that there was another Oni in Hololive, so we wanted to avoid a name that sounded anything like hers. I think they were looking at other Oni VTubers to see kind of, like, how their name convention went, to see if there was anything that we should avoid, or, like, also a reference to see how it was normally stylized. That's why we had the discussion about initially not even giving me a last name. Initially, the plan was just to have me be one name. Because most Oni don't have a last name. So they wanted to give me just one name. I was going to be just Yunon at first. Or something like that. And then I mentioned it to the other girls in Hanamizuki, and they were like, you should get a last name. Because they thought it might be really difficult for search results if I just had the one name. They thought that might make it really confusing, especially if it was the name and then kawaii. So it was more important to come up with a name that would be better for search results. So that's where Hanaki came in. Plus also, management wanted to include the kanji for Oni somewhere in my name. And it wasn't going to be there if I went with just the first name. So they were like, okay, gotta figure out a last name. And that's where Hanaki happened. She told us she originally wanted to be named Chie, and management told her that was an old lady name. Aw, but Chie would have been such a cute name. They're right, though. They're right, though. That would have been so cute. That's so funny. I wanted kanji, but they were like, no. Well, you also gotta consider Hanamizuki were being marketed as a very Japanese-themed unit. A very Japanese-themed gen. So I think we were a bit more allowed to have kanji. Although they did tell me I didn't have to if I didn't want to. Like, I could choose a name that was English. I don't know if you know this, Miss Carmine, but I was almost Belle for Bellflower. I was almost Belle, and then the name that I was thinking of when they asked me if I had any names I liked that were English, I said Fiona. So I was also almost Fiona. But then, when I mentioned I was almost Fiona, there's a certain person who was like from Shrek, and I kind of wanted to die. So I was like, you know what? Good point, understandable. Changing my name. I was almost Tomoe Zephyr. Tomoe Zephyr? Oh, that's kind of cool, though. Fiona the kawaii green Oni. You can understand why I couldn't do that, especially because Oni is literally just the Japanese word for ogre. She did you a favor? Yes. Yes, she did. It doesn't sound as good to shout Tomoe Zephyr. Well, true. But I just like the sound of the word Zephyr. It appeals to me. But you're right that Tomoe Carmine just rolls off the tongue in a way that's, like, really nice to say. Kind of like how everyone has to say Yuno Hanaki when they talk about me. There's just something about it. There's just something about these names that's just like you have to say the full name. Tomoe Carmine? Exactly. You think you get bullied now? Just imagine if you went with Fiona. I probably would have been bullied for sure. Probably. Gotta pull out the full government to really add the emphasis. A truly timeless soundbite. It's very true. I miss the kawaii soundboard. Sheds a single tear. Full government name when you're in trouble. True. Although I don't really think it comes out when I'm in trouble so much as people just being like, Yuno Hanaki. And I'm just like, whoa, hi. That is me, yes.
That is indeed me. I'm her.
Just in case you forgot. Yuno Hanaki, hi, I'm a new chatter. Yeah, sure. The star next to your name denoting the fact that you are a subscriber makes it very obvious that you're a new chatter.
Did you know? Did you know?
You know Bellflower Fiona Hanaki the Third. Now that's my full government. He just liked the Your Did It bit and chose to add a star. That's fair.
Your did it.
The third. Yeah, what happened to the other two? My ancestors. What happened to them? No? Come on. Hold on, I'm adjusting where this is positioned because it's gonna bother me. Is this more even? Yes, I think so. Yeah, that's better. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I take sip. Death by beats? Yeah, that is probably what happened. Very true. Coming in and saying you're new when you got a subscriber badge. Pretty sis if you was me. If you ask me, pretty sis. Pretty sis. I don't know about all that. Also, I hate that 2 different chats said got beamed. Terrible. RIP to the original one, and also the second. I'm the third, apparently. Not sis. Unfortunately, it's very funny. It's in the same tier as Thump Ub. Was it Foodie-chan that said that during your debut? The beans? I don't remember if... Well... I think other people were throwing beans, but Foodie was the one who joined in out of management. Foodie was the one that joined in the throwing of the beans, along with the other people who were throwing beans with the rest of chat. She didn't start it, but she threw another stone for sure. By stone, I mean bean. I'll never forget. The betrayal. The betrayal. My own manager. I still think it's pretty funny. As much as I look back on that moment and I'm just like, man, everybody really did just take the opportunity to throw beans at a new girl. Oni shows her face for the first time and you throw beans at her to try and force her back into hiding. Crazy. But I do think it was funny. It did what it was supposed to do by having something memorable. The only problem is that it was at my expense and I had to deal with the fact that everybody was throwing beans at me for the next, like, 4 months post-debut. Or bringing up beans. Or getting on my case about eating beans. Basically just bringing up beans in general. I just could not escape it for the first, like, 4 or 5 months. My one regret. I mean, I have a few regrets, but that's a big one. I did certainly make a choice by having that be the memorable moment. Or telling you all about the types of beans there are to eat. Not really. No one's ever really tried to info dump to me about beans. It's mostly just been, well, why don't you eat this kind of bean? Or you should eat beans. Or let's throw beans at her. Or bean, 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 emote, emote. But yeah. I got attacked by forehead jokes, but just ignored them. I tried to ignore the forehead jokes too, but it only gets you so far. Totally at least had some bangs. Man, her bangs have also gotten more pronounced, I feel, with the new outfit. Step 2 is a timeout. Honestly, you're so real for that, Tomoe and Carmine. I did definitely delete messages and remove users who would only say things like forehead. Or if all they did was be like, forehead, throw bean, forehead, forehead. I'm like this close to doing it to all the people who keep assigning me green. I'm this close. See, now they're taking the initiative to start info dumping to me about beans because I said no one's done it before. And this is where we do the thing where I remove the messages. Because did I ask about beans? No, sir. Thanks, though. Beforehead, forehead, and afterhead. Agony. It doesn't help that because I know people like the forehead, I've been trying to preserve it in like future iterations of the Buno. But like, man, a girl would kill for some bangs. It's me, I'm girls. God, I wish I had bangs. I think it'd be nice as a toggle, a bang toggle. A bang toggle. Who knows? You can just get them. Yeah, I can get pin-on bangs. I can find an asset that will just let me pin bangs to my head. I'll look like a wet dog with my fur like covering my eyes because they're just like flat. Yes, girl, digital extensions. All right, work. Fake mustache for the forehead. Okay, hold on, I got you. I can put on bangs right now. Have you ever seen a prettier girl? I don't think you have. When chat is being mean, you can activate the bang toggle and the skirt covers wife toggle. True. Doing that as well. Drop Dead Gorgeous. She's an icon. She's revolutionary. She's reinventing the wheel. I messed up for seeing a strapless bra. Yes. This is literally a mustache. I do not know how you could possibly see this as a strapless bra. These would not support anything. Looking handsome tonight, big fella. Thank you. I'm all dressed up. I kind of look like I just gave myself a really big unibrow. Because my eyebrows, when they go up, they get, like, covered by this thing. I feel like I just gave myself a unibrow. Well, there's only so much I can do. How often do you comb these bangs? I made them extra pretty for you. Add one more for emo karaoke. So true. All right, hold on. Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Can't make me change my mind. It's perfect. I'm literally there. Yeah. Sir, your mustache, it shifted and doubled. Yeah, it does that. Anyway, these are my emo bangs now. My double layered emo bangs. Anyway. Less likely to be made fun of than the 5-head. That's the problem. Like, this would honestly prevent me from being made fun of for having a 4-head. That's the sad thing. Even if it's, like, really bad bangs. Even if it's 2 mustaches that I'm pretending are bangs, this will prevent a lot of things. That's the society we live in, I fear. But it's fine. In the end, it is all okay. I will get through. We still have Oni-unk for now. Oni-unk. That's true, you have it for now. Whenever 2.0 is ready, you probably won't see the chibi much for a little bit, but she will still be here. Whenever I feel like becoming mean, chibi will still appear. Whenever that happens. Just gone out for milk and cigarettes. Not yet. We've got a while. Frontal lobe, nay, frontal globe. I'm going to end it all. I'm going to end it all. Stop. Funko? No. What did I tell you? Any mention of Funko Pop gets you bonked. Get out of here. What did I say? You can call me Unk if you must, even though you can clearly see the Y on my arm. But if you try to turn it into Funko, it's Jover. Your freaking life will end. By my hand. Yunk, my bad. Yunk will go out for milk at some point. Not anytime soon. Am I allowed to mention Funko might be going under? Ding dong, the wicked witch, a witch, old witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Happiest of days. Happiest of happy days if so. Big if true. Funko Pop. Stop it! Yunk the Unk is a punk. This is true. I am a punk. I'm very I'm very punk rock.
I'm very edgy and cool and awesome. I'm very punk rock. I'm very hardcore.
It said in a recent investor meeting they wouldn't survive another year at this rate. Oh no. For the record, I'm being very facetious right now. I do think it'd be very sad if a bunch of people lost their jobs because the company had to go under, but also if it meant I never had to see another Funko Pop ever again, I can't say I would be unhappy. Losing jobs at any point is devastating, especially in a creative industry. However, oh no. How sad. I'd never see a Funko Pop again after a year. Oh no. It's almost like buying all of those IP to make Funko Pops that nobody then wanted to purchase because they were kind of weird looking is a bad business strategy. Crazy. I hope they all find new jobs and live fulfilling lives just without the Funko Pops. Literally me. It's fine. I'm sure U2s would be hiring. I'm sure they could probably get a job at U2s or something. The job skills are transferable. It's fine. They'll live. Secondhand stores and garage sales. All the figures would become more collectible. Well, I guess it would cause some sort of value. They made way more products than there was demand. They were just the late 2010, early 2020 version of Pogs and Beanie Babies. I don't think they're the same as Beanie Babies, though. Beanie Babies were making, like, mostly original characters. Like, original stuffed, or original, like, beanbag-esque animals. They did occasionally have crossovers and collaborations with other IP, but, like, you could recognize the IP even in the Beanie Baby style just because it was, like, a form of plush. The thing about Funko Pop is, like, what was said on the Twitch side, where they don't focus on making the character look like they are from their IP, but in, like, a little figure. They focus on making the character from the IP look like a Funko Pop. Also, I kind of knew that they were cooked when they released that one game that was about playing as the Funko Pop versions of characters. I don't even remember what the game was about, but didn't they try to release a game where you played as, like, the Funko and you had to, like, jump around in, like, a board or whatever? I really don't fucking remember. But I always think a brand is cooked when they have to resort to trying to make a game. I was like, shovelware in the year of our Lord? I kind of knew it was Jover then. There's actually several Funko games. I didn't know that there were several. I only knew about the one that got advertised during that one game show event that we watched. I was like, Funko Pop? How dare you? Reminds me of Skylanders. True. Skylanders did have the same mistake. Oh. YouTube chat, are you broken? Yeah, I think you're broken. There we go. Beanie Babies exploded for like 6 months pre-modern internet, and even after the hype burned out, they are still cute. Yes. OniMon liked to collect Beanie Babies too. I had a bunch of Beanie Babies. She thought they were going to be big. They are not, but they're still cute. Kind of reminds me, can't wait for Labubu to come up with their so much shovelware. I mean, they very well could, I suppose. I think it depends, considering they're super popular in, like, China, I think it was. Don't quote me on that. Maybe they could just end up making their own, like, actual, like, successful IP. I don't know if they would go so far as to make shovelware. Remember when Beanie Babies were $5? I wonder how much they cost now. Let's see. The Beanie Baby prices today. That's a good joke. One of the top results when I searched for Beanie Baby prices is a rare collection of Beanie Babies that looks to be like maybe 15 or 16 Beanie Babies, and it's listed for $45,000. $45,000. What? That can't be a real price. I think that is clearly there to be a joke. I don't even think that's legal. Let's see. BeanieBabiesPriceGuide.com. This is probably where you'd want to go to look. Knowing what I know about most collectibles, the vast majority are basically junk with a choice few being chase items. That's what I'm gonna check. Oh, it's a freaking ebook. So I can't even check for sure. How dare you? I just wanted an actual chart of prices. I don't want to buy an ebook about it. Here, rediscover90stoys.com. 25 most valuable Beanie Babies, real prices 2025. Okay. So it looks like the value is depending on the tag that is on your Beanie Baby, as well as the kind of stuffing. There's a Millennium Bear. Highest recent sales price is $12. Pincher's the Lobster is $25.89. Inky the Octopus at $49.99. Wow, we're already jumping up to like $50 and we're only a few in. Okay. Iggy the Iguana, $29.95. Valentino the Bear. Oh, I think I have this one. I recognize him. Valentino the Bear, $124.50. Mystic the Unicorn, $19.99 iridescent horn. So specifically if it's the iridescent horn version. There's like 3 different versions of it with different horns. There's like a trio that sold for $49.95. Snort the Red Bull, who sold for $10 recently. Bubbles the Fish, $24.89. Halo the Angel Bear for $112.50. Patty the Platypus, $100. Gobbles the Turkey. Claude the Crab. Claude the Crab goes for $499.99. That's crazy. Oh, here's the Princess Diana Bear. The actual price for her is $174.89 as of December 2024. She was more mass-produced than people have said. Rumors spread about her being really expensive. But she's not actually that expensive. Because she was actually a mass-produced bear. Peace the Bear. I recognize this one too. $240. Peanut the Elephant. $700 for the royal blue version. Oh my god. Humphrey the Camel. $349.95. The Hong Kong Bear from the Hong Kong Toy Fair. No verifiable sales. Nana the Monkey. Brownie the Bear. Wow, Brownie the Bear, $1,399.95. My. Well, these are highest recent sales prices. So I guess if people are bidding, that could make it go up. Billionaire Bear, 604.89. But that one was a signed version. Coral Casino. Number 1 bear. For some reason, number 1 bear is marked at number 3. That's kind of sad. Chef Robuchon is at number 2, usually priced at 3,000. And then Employee the Bear sold for an undisclosed amount of money, but apparently a lot of money because it's number 1. There's a bear named Princess Diana. Not actually named that. It's just a princess bear. But it was made in honor of Princess Diana. Her name is just Princess. But it's like a really dark satin purple bear with a white flower on the chest to represent her. I have white face zip. Ooh. That's neat. I don't know how many I have, but I'm pretty sure I have a lot. Because Oni Mama likes to collect them. And then she gave her whole collection to me so we could continue it. I think I still have them in storage. The trading card boom is what gets me twisted. How much for cardboard? It is pretty crazy how much people are willing to pay for cardboard with a image of a character printed on it. Or of like a sports guy, because sports trading cards also can go for pretty wild prices. That one will always baffle me too. I don't think any of my Pokemon cards would actually be worth anything. Probably not, if I had to guess. Need to find out how many cents my mini binders of sports cards are worth. You never know. It could be worth something. Abyssal J, congratulations on 10 stream watch streak. My goodness. If they were worth a lot, would you sell them? My Pokemon cards? Maybe. Honestly, they've been sitting in storage for so long, I don't really think there'd be a reason for me to keep them. Unless it was like a card of a Pokemon I really, really like. Get them graded and find out. Getting cards graded is a fucking scam. You have to pay to get them graded. And then when you get them graded, it devalues the card anyway. No. I'm not paying to get them graded. Reed, congratulations on the 3 stream streak. I'm still holding on to the production kawaii cards. I apologize for their quality. We kind of thought that they were going to be better. I apologize for their quality, but I hope you enjoy holding on to them. Shame we never got to make more. A lot of the girls have been really excited that Kawaii was planning to make more trading cards like that. I think it was a really cool concept, but there was a lot about that overall like plan that made it kind of obvious they weren't really thinking it through all that much, which is kind of a bummer. We kind of had to step in and help with like a lot of that overall planning. Kaya also broke her back for all of that too. I triple sleeved them so they wouldn't bend so badly. Yeah. Like I said, we thought that they were going to be better quality than they ended up being. I still think about how the first set of boosters all had the same cards in them because, I mean, I don't really know why specifically, but it was all in just the, like, overall production. There were a lot of issues. There were a lot of issues that we were not, like, fully made privy to also, but, like, it just... The idea was good in theory, but I don't think they did enough research into how to execute it right. I think they didn't follow through properly, unfortunately. They were lucky to have her. Yes, I agree. I know shit happens, but still it was one hell of a printing error. I don't know if it was a printing error. I think it was more just like... I don't know. I don't know how to articulate just how everything went so wrong, because truly we don't even know. The fact there weren't any special cards like Hollow Foil got me. 5 packs and 5 sets. Okay, thanks. I know. I'm very sorry that people were hoping to get, like, rarer editions. We also thought they were supposed to be rarer editions, I thought. But they didn't end up really making them differ all that much. But yeah, there were a lot of things that ended up going wrong. I think in theory it would have been really cool, and had we still been active as a company, it would have been cool to see the other kinds of sets that we would have been able to have and the different kind of artwork we could have gotten. That was the thing I was most excited about personally. Like, not to be selfish, but I was excited about the fact that I would be able to get more art.
That was the thing that appealed to me.
Because that swimsuit art was gorge. She was so pretty. It would have been nice to get more art like that. Alas. Alas, it was an idea they had a bit too late, and then I guess with how everything ended up going with it, I don't know if it would have really built a lot of trust going forward either. I got 3 sets because we were told 9 cards, 1 random holo. I didn't want to whiff on a girl since the wording sounded like a pack could have both Yuno and shiny Yuno. I appreciate that you were trying to pull for the shiny. But like I said, I'm sorry that the quality ended up the way that it did. There were kind of like a lot of last minute, well, not last minute, but there were things that were going on with the merch that were like regrettable for like a lot of different pieces of merch. But it is what it is. It's all in the past now. And lucky for you guys, everybody has been able to produce like super cool merch. Everybody's been releasing really cool stuff, and you've been able to get high quality things. So I think that that's good. Yes. All I have is the Yuno desk mat and keychain. Hey, for some people, that's all they need. And pick artists they want. Oh my god. I have so many fucking nightmares about having to pick artists for merch and having all of them get turned down. I still have nightmares about it to this day. The war flashbacks that I get of having to submit a list of like 15 artists and all of them get turned down. And then like 2 of them, they send inquiries and never get responses. I had to do it like 4 or 5 times for my first birthday merch. I think I've told you guys this story before. But I was submitting so many artists that I thought would be really, really good, and everyone was getting turned down. And then like 2 of them were getting ghosted. Or 2 of them were ghosting us, I should say. And I was like, man. So then I had to send another list, and then they all got turned down again, and then I had to do it again. And it was so hard. There was like an actual nightmare that happened with my birthday merch. I don't remember if I've told you guys that story, but I don't know if I should.
But it was like an actual nightmare. Maybe that will be a story I have to save for members. But anyhow.
You guys ended up with so much. Let me put it like this for those of you that were interested in picking up Kaya's merch, like the merch that she recently promoted during her 3D Chibi debut, I think was when she announced the merch. We were talking behind the scenes as she was like planning out this merch experience, and she was like, bro, I'm actually so excited to like work on merch now because it's way better than it was before. She was like, I've never felt this excited to be working on like producing merchandise, because before, admittedly, it kind of felt like pulling teeth with management. But she was very happy to be working with a company that was able to like properly work with her and like help her achieve her vision and stuff. But it made her like genuinely excited to be working on merch. And I'm very happy for her. Man. Yeah, man. It is what it is. There was only so much that could be done in those circumstances. I had a lot of like really long conversations with my manager about merch because they used to work in merch before being a manager. So they were giving me a lot of insights about merch stuff, and I was like, I feel like I learned a lot about merch in general, and like kind of how, at least how... Sorry, I thought I heard a knock at my door. I should not be hearing a knock this late at night, though. I think it's fine. If it was actually somebody I know, they would have sent a message, probably. It's the kitten. Not the kitten from before. Sorry about that. Don't even joke. Please don't even joke. I'd freak out. No, I think it's fine. I listened to see if they were going to knock again, but I think we're okay. What was I talking about? Merch stuff. Right. So I did learn like a little bit about the ins and outs of merch through talking to my manager, but that didn't exactly make the overall experience of producing merch easier. Yuno forgot her Discord kitten outside.
No! I'm the Discord kitten.
I didn't forget me outside. I'm in here. But he is in there, and we're in here, and we're out there, and he's in there, and he... You know that video? I hope you do. Otherwise, I just sound like a crazy person. Another one of my favorite memes. I love that YouTube poop. Thank God. I was about to cry if nobody else knew it. It's easiest to hire someone else to do all the logistics. God, I wish I could.
Yeah, I wish I could do that. Someday it will be me.
And I just remembered we're out here. But we're out there, and he's in here, and we're in there, and he's out there. So good. Discord and Slack kitten, the other kittens can't keep up with Yuno Hanaki. Yes. And he's the sheriff. All I want to know is where the sheriff. Yeah. Thank you. That one's a classic. I really like it. I'm glad I'm not alone on the internet.
Me.
I'm gonna take these mustaches off. It's not emo bang time anymore. Got October's stats. Congratulations on your stats. Speaking of, I need to work on my members posts. Patreon will probably get updated with the members posts. Both posts should be done by Thursday. I have a lot of work that I'm going to be finishing on Thursday. So be ready for that Thursday. Which is Thursday. Yuno streamed on Purple Site for 2 hours and 20 minutes. Eek, 2 days. I was going to say 2 hours, 20 minutes. That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all. Even when I had a break for like a portion of October, that doesn't sound right at all. Okay, good. Two days, 20 hours. Yes, sir. So that means 68 hours. Man, we were so close to 69 hours. If only I had gone another hour. Top emote used was laugh, was used 547 times. That makes sense. You guys are always laughing at me. I don't know how Twitch subs work. Are there sub-only streams here, or are you doing that stuff on Orange site? I think it's technically possible to make a stream sub-only, but it's, like, really annoying. On Twitch, I mean. It's really annoying, and it's not really worth the hassle. So at the moment, yes, it's still primarily only on Orange site. Orange site does allow you to stream directly to it now, so I've thought about doing a direct stream on Patreon just to see how weird it is. But usually how it works is if you are a member on the Patreon, you will see a post with a unlisted link to a YouTube video, a YouTube stream, that is the members only. So only members get to access it. That's how it works. No one else can see the link, it's just you guys. Because I only share it to you. Almost every Saturday night, I will be there either yapping or playing a game. Using unlisted YouTube right now? Yes. That orange site, I thought about SoundCloud. No, it's not SoundCloud. Streaming only on SoundCloud. No. But yeah, I'm only using unlisted YouTube because I don't have access to members anymore since I pulled out of the partner program. Can't make a video members only. Don't even have members to make it members only for now. Not the hub. Podcast Buno. I have thought about a podcast. I feel like I am the kind of girl that would do well in a podcast environment. As if OniMon isn't already a form of podcast. But like an actual podcast, you know what I mean? SoundCloud rapper career? No. GeoCities VTuber? GarageBand? Stop. I am not hawking my mixtape on SoundCloud. I do remember back in the old days when I was a wee baby, I would post covers on SoundCloud because SoundCloud didn't worry as much about copyright stuff at the time. So I would be able to post covers of songs that I couldn't normally post anywhere else, and I'd be like, "Eehwee song." Not that anybody listened to my covers. And I know for a fact that they didn't, because whenever I was trying to find a song on SoundCloud, I'd get pissed off whenever the results were covers.
An offering. Thank you so much.
I'd just be like, no! What? Daniel Smith, thank you for the $3.33 tip. That round number is triggering me, so you had to make it 3 repeating? I see. Thank you.
Every little bit helps.
Are the covers still there? I don't know. I want to believe that they are not, but I don't know. Let me check. Let me check. I actually don't know. Hold on. Am I gonna have to unearth something about myself now? I don't think so. Please hold. Oh, that's a good sign. I have to fetch my password. I don't have my password. Oh no. Please hold. I don't know. Please hold. All of this to make sure that my terrible internet sins are no longer available. Oh god, they are. Bad, 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 bad. I'm gonna delete all of these real quick. Oh no, nightmare. Yikes! I didn't think these were still up. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh gosh. Oh no. Share? God, no. Save the files? I'll save the files. But I'm not... I'm not sharing the links, obviously. No. No delete. No, I'm gonna delete. But I'll save the files for myself. And I guess we can listen to them at some point. Definitely not in a public stream, though. I think I'd rather die. I think I'd rather pale-ish. Yuno lost media. This is media you don't need. Oh my god. Some of these are so old. Okay. Sorry. Okay, sorry. Don't mind me. I'm currently trying to get rid of the evidence. I'm saving them and then I'm getting rid of them. Go away. Get out. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, some of these I can't save. Good. Good, I don't need that. Get out of here. Sorry, it's very crazy which songs are here. I totally forgot I did these. Oh my god. Okay. The evidence. I'm getting rid of it. Okay. Phew. Not good, bad. No, I had to get rid of the traces. We don't need any of that here. Ew. Remember when you said if you ever found really old covers on SoundCloud, you would share with us in a public stream? When did I say that? I don't think you have proof, so I don't believe you. It's a noi. It will be the noi. Dude, don't goal for next time. Hit the goal, release the cringe. No. God, no. That was truly crazy. She hates us. You don't need it. You don't need it. You don't. You don't need baby Yuno voice. You really don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need it. You might think you do, but you don't. You really don't. We want it, okay, but no. You can't make me. You're not making your case at all. You don't want it. She sounds cringe. She's literally baby. Babuno voice. Yeah, Babuno. Just for the record, the oldest stuff that was on there was from like 10 plus years. No. God, no. You think you do, but you don't. Not, you know, with the Warcraft memes. Well, I didn't intend for it to be a Warcraft meme. I'm just saying it. Literally suffering. Well, you guys aren't making a good case for why you need to hear it. Where's your case, huh?
Where's your case, then? Why do you think you need it?
Because we love you? What? Don't want it? Okay, she's cringe, anti-point. She's baby, anti-point. Stop making the prosecutor's case. So we can see how much you improved. Dies. The suffering of your wonderful, lovely Damadachi isn't enough. Do we need to Dogesa? Is it compliments you want? Oh god, don't compliment me. Don't compliment me. Okay, fine. If you really insist, you'll get a crumb. I have to turn PC audio up a little bit and do some file manipulation. Please hold. Guys are so annoying. Okay. Let me get this to open first. God, baby. I think this one is from... This one's a little bit more recent. I want to say this one's 8 years ago. I think. God, 8 years. Hold on. Is that right? No. 9 years ago. Yeah, this one's 9 years ago. I had to do math. A crumb, but we are starving. Stop. Don't. Just don't starve then. Okay. This is a Vocaloid song. It's an acoustic arrangement. I don't think you really need any other context. I don't know if I'll play the whole thing. I might die. So, I don't think I'll play the whole thing. Otherwise, I would die. Max volume. Please don't turn up baby Yuno. 9 years. I don't miss that commute. Ugh, 9 years. Guy standing on the patio with a cigarette meme. Okay. The sooner I play this, the sooner I can leave. So, you're gonna hear me dying. I'm gonna be talking over it and dying. Okay. Okay. I can chill, I promise. I'm really nervous. Oh god. Who? Even my pronunciation was so bad. I was still learning at this time. Okay, that's all you get. That's all you get. That's all you get. That's all you get. I don't want to listen to this anymore. That's all you get. That's all you get. That's all you get. That's all you get. Time to hang it on my fridge. That's not where songs go. Songs don't go on your fridge. This is Vocaloid. Well, it was a Vocaloid song, but it was the me of 9 years ago singing. With like a really bad mic. Who? Me, bitch! The fuck? Encore? Do I have another one that's old? I recognized one of the other songs that was on there. I don't know if I still have my rendition of it, though. That's the problem. Some of these songs are so old, I don't know if I still have the recordings or, like, the old versions of them. Some of them I couldn't download off of SoundCloud before I deleted. I'm guessing I didn't enable the feature. So, that's kind of the problem there. Let's see. There is like quite a bit of old stuff in here, but it's not quite what I'm looking for. Not Hakudo, thank you for the resubscription. What do you mean is Blad? That's great voice. I mean, you're always gonna think you sound worse several years ago than you do in the present, is the problem. It's like, even if you say you think it's good, I'm like, what? Didn't even rip or lost media properly. Yeah, now it's lost forever. Deleted into space. Get wrecked, get owned. Lost archives. Some things are not meant to be archived. Well known, ew, my old art syndrome. Yeah, ew, my old voice syndrome. Although, admittedly, I remember being very, very proud of that cover when I posted it back then. I thought that that song really suited my voice. I thought I popped off, personally. Twenty... 2017 would be 8 years ago, right? Right? And then this one's 2018. Oh. I don't think I have the actual versions of these. It sounded great, but I do think you've improved a lot with being able to sing a large array of different styles. Thank you. That has been my goal. Because the other two in Mialoon can sing a lot of varied stuff, and I usually can't. So, I've been trying to improve my ability to sing a bigger variety of styles. The keyword is trying. My favorite cover singers deleted all her stuff.
No. You can't find it. It's gone now. You don't know anything.
Oh no, looks like I can't find any other ones that I've sang. That's rough. Genuinely, it's because I can't figure out what I named the files. I keep my stuff very organized, but, not my cover stuff, Smile. I found where you can find more of her songs. Yeah. YouTube.com/@YunoHanaki. You want to listen to more of my covers? Go there. I even have an original song. Gasp. Crazy work. Can't believe I have one of those. Ruined my obvious joke. That's what I'm here for. Cover 1.wave, cover 2.wave, cover 3.wave, microwave noises. I like how one of them is saved in MP4. No, I was always very good about making sure I saved my files in the right, in the right format. So we wouldn't have to worry about that, necessarily. I have a Yuno Songs to Vibe to playlist. Oh my god, wait, really? Oh, wait, really? Wait, really? I didn't expect that. That took me out. Wait, really? That's so sweet. On YouTube? Oh. Well, yeah, that's because they aren't anywhere else. That makes sense. They are not anywhere else, so that's understandable. You know, I'm realizing that probably what happened with some of these is that I didn't transfer them over from my laptop. I tried to transfer as much of my music and stuff as I could, because I save a lot of, not just, like, songs to actually listen to, but I save a lot of, instrumental tracks for covers. And I tried to transfer as many of them as I could so that I could have, like, a steady backlog for all of the ones I could need. And I think I lost a lot in the process. Happens to the best of us. I have your Fukai Mori cover in my general playlist. That's another good cover. Another banger by Yuno Hanaki. Yuno Hanaki. Banger-anger. After all this time, she's still surprised to have fans. I am! It's something that I still can't really wrap my head around, especially now with this realization that those really old songs were up. Like, if the person back then, if Baby Yuno had any idea that she was going to actually have, like, fans who, like, wanted to support her and, like, listen to her stuff, even just listen to her talk about shit, those are things that just never registered. Ever. Like, that was just not something that would have ever been a thought in my brain. So that's just very, very crazy to me. Now's the perfect time for some conditioning. Oh god, no. No. I like to go back and listen to your songs. I'm a particular fan of Inferno. Sometimes I play along to it on my drums. That's fun! I didn't know you played drums. That's really cool. I think Inferno was a good duet too. I'm glad for that also because that means that you're listening to Reina. Smile. I think Reina did a really good job. Been annoying neighbor since I was 11. Awesome. I can imagine past Yuno smiling with appreciation at current Yuno and then vanishing into the depths of her subconsciousness. I think she would just be like, what? What the heck? Oh, this is a song. Sorry, I was still trying to see if I could find any of my old stuff. I'm not having much luck right now, but I found a song that I actually got mixed while I was still in Kawaii, but I never got the chance to produce a content with it. I forgot I still had this. That's so funny. I guess I can make a singing short at some point because this was a short version of a song. You can tell how dated it is. Because of the song choice. But I forgot I have this finished mix just sitting here, waiting for me to make a short. So it goes. Demon Gals of the Fire cover. Yes, I do really like Inferno. You know, Hanaki unreleased EP. Not an EP. But it is an unreleased, it is an unreleased cover. I had to, like, beg my manager to let me sing it, because at first they didn't think that it was going to be that trendy, and I was like, but, please. Was it a Naruto song? No. Let me see. I have to remember the name of the series. Because it's really long. The magical girl and the evil lieutenant used to be arch enemies. I covered the opening. It was a romance anime that was airing in 2024? Maybe late 2023 season? I don't remember. It was one of those. I think it was 2024 though. But I really thought the song was catchy and cute and I wanted to make a short out of it. And like I said, I had to beg my manager. I was like, please, it's a currently airing anime, parentheses, at the time. I need to watch more of that genre. I highly recommend that one. I think it's a really good anime. I thought it was cute. But it ended on a cliffhanger, and the sad thing about it is that it was the mangaka's last work before they suddenly passed away, so the story never got properly finished. Which is probably why the anime is never gonna pick up again. Because the story didn't get a chance to end. Very unfortunate. But I really like that artist's work. They also made Inu X Boku SS, which is one of my favorite anime. It's like definitely in my top... Would I say top 10? Definitely top 20. But it's in there somewhere. Not them. Yeah. Yeah, them. It was the same artist. Same mangaka. What was Inu X Boku again? It was like a apartment building slash like a hotel. All of the residents were some form of Japanese yokai, and some of them had attendants that were part of this like secret service where usually they worked as butlers for these respective residents, but then they would also they were part of like a secret service to like protect them as like bodyguards. S&M, that's what it was. I mean, there were definitely connotations. There's definitely connotations you could get. I don't know if I would full out call it that. But it was one of my favorite anime. I really, really liked it. You had a character that labeled everything as either S or M. Yeah, but that was his character trait. That doesn't mean that that's what the whole show is about. Because he also got his labels clearly wrong a lot of the time, too. I have a file in here just called Ubu. I don't want to click on it because I don't know what it is. So I won't. Just letting you know that there's something like that in here. Ubu. The Seiyu event was amazing. It was! It was so good. They're all of them had such amazing chemistry. It was so funny. Why do you tease us and not let us hear? Because I don't know what it is. I don't want to click on it if I don't know what it is. Oh, here's all of the mixes for my songs. And then, of course, here's also the list of me recording for everything. Oh my god. You know, Hanaki, please delete the files you don't need anymore. They take up so much space. Narrator voice, I will probably not do this, even if I should. Yeah, I can't find any other old covers, unless they're hiding in a folder. Click on it. I'm muting my PC audio so you can't hear it. But I genuinely don't know what it is. Just double checking it's muted. Okay, sick. Oh, okay. That's what it is. This was when I got the new microphone and the new audio interface. For some reason, I just labeled the file uhhh when I sent it to the person who recommended it to me. Because they wanted a sample to make sure that I had the audio setting right for getting the best out of my tone. TM. So it's actually quite boring. Miori, no. Miori helped with the stream audio, but she did not give me the recommendation for the interface and the microphone. Darn, it's not you saying ooh. It is not. It is indeed not. Sorry to disappoint. Posted the playlist on hashtag Yuno Hanaki for the team. Aw, that's very sweet. Yippee! God, I really should delete some of these. These are recordings from projects that have like already posted. And like old voice packs. I can get rid of these at literally any time. I really should. Well, that was a nice little walk down memory lane, I suppose. Glad to be out of there. Me running away. Me literally running away. New Patreon tier, Lost Files tier 1,000. Nobody would pay $1,000 to get access to my old files. Nobody would pay that much money. We got to hear something nice at least. Yeah, I guess. I'll try to do some more digging. Maybe there will be another time where I can showcase old stuff. Because I'm sure I must have something somewhere. So we crowdfund. No! No, stop it! Smacks at you. What if we don't? Give me a few more years of some promotions in rank and I might. That's a long time to wait. I don't even know if I'll remember. Wonder what Hitomi will think about it when you tell her that I found my old music? I mean, she probably remembers a lot of this stuff. We were friends during this time. We became friends before I started posting more music and stuff online, so she probably remembers a lot of this. Next endurance dono goal. A stream dedicated to me dealing with my cringe if I manage to find older covers. Me fucking exploding the stream. I've sang songs for Hitomi before. As like a gift. If she was okay with me sharing them, I might see if I could find those. That's so nice. It used to be a big thing. In the old online singing communities, there used to be like a common trend of like singing covers of songs for people that you like to give them as a gift. Usually they would be done as like collabs, like they'd be big groups, and it would be everybody singing for one person's birthday, like all their friends. But some people would do it solo. I usually did it solo for Hitomi. Cause she's the bestie. It was the only thing that I could really think to do. Besides, like, I don't know, writing her a request fanfiction. I would do that too. Tell me you recorded a Rickroll. I didn't. All of the things that I sang for her were very serious.
Sorry to disappoint you.
But I only ever sang serious songs for her. I remember it was from an anime we both watched one year. The next year, it was, I think the next year was from a movie we both were like super obsessed with at the time. We made a couple AUs out of it in our massive role-playing universe. So I sang a song from that because it was like related to my character. And then, the song after that, I remember because I think I told you guys this, but the first time I ever met Hitomi in person happened to be during a time frame where her birthday was. This is several years ago at this point, but the first time we ever met in person, we were like on a trip together, hanging out, and then I got the cover gift for her, like mixed and prepared, like while we were like vacationing, like literally while she was next to me, I was organizing and like setting up the upload. So then I got to watch her live reaction when she saw it, like when I uploaded it and I posted it in our Discord, even though we were literally right next to each other. That was a pretty fun moment. I think it is primarily those three. I do not remember if I did more than that. I'm pretty sure it was just those. Because not long after that, I didn't sing as much because I was trying to lock in on finding a Jorb. So I remember what songs those were at least. I don't know if I still have the files. But honestly, Hitomi might. Because I'm pretty sure I sent them to her so that she could listen to them in her own time more often. She might have them. I might have to bug her about it. And I'll try and do some more snooping. But yeah, the Yuno of back then definitely would never have thought that she would get the opportunity to join a company where she was technically able to sing as part of, like, work. I guess, like, technically that is what I was doing to an extent. It was part of my activities. Not like a expectation, but it was part of my overall activities. And got an original song? Indeed. The original song was thanks to a, informal donathon for my birthday back then, though. But I did get an original song. And I do like it. I have moments where I listen to it and I'm like, it's not my best work, but that's just because I am my own worst critic. I'm more critical of stuff that I write for myself than I am for stuff that I write for others. Sometimes I'll listen to my old stuff and be like, that wasn't the greatest. But I'm more confident in it than when I listen to stuff I write for me. Because when I listen to stuff I write for me, I'm like, ew. Ew, who wrote that? Yuck. But I feel like that instinct is starting to, like, simmer down a little more as I've gotten better at, like, writing lyrics for things and, like, writing more varied lyrics for things. So it's not too bad. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Probably gonna wrap up soon because I said I was gonna. Probably gonna wrap up soon. Not just yet, but soon. You don't have to apologize for being late. I don't really care about that stuff, to be honest. I don't really think that there's something... I don't really think that being late or early or whatever matters when it comes to attending a stream. As long as you're there at some point, it don't matter. That's just me. Was hoping she'd forget. Elephants don't forget. I'm elephant in this case. I have a pretty decent memory when it comes to that stuff. But no, I said it out loud in the beginning because I needed to make sure I remembered. And saying it out loud makes it easier to remember in my brain. So. Writing bad, singing bad, 1 out of 5. Yuno's most sane brainworm. Other girls. Yes, singing saved it, 5 out of 5. I again must insist you stop this. Listen. This is just how I be. You remind me of that elephant guy from Poppy Playtime? Elephant guy. He does say that line, doesn't he? Oh yeah, Bubba. This dude with the really big mouth. His mouth is just so unnecessarily wide. It doesn't need to be that big. Scaly. I know that, and yet quit it. I can't. My brain worms are too aggressive. All the smiling critters have big mouths. Okay, but his is, like, particularly big. I think it's particularly big. Big and also huge. To me, anyway. It's scary in my book. Well, not scary. I don't really find Poppy Playtime that scary. I don't want to. I don't want to say say that out loud?
What if I don't want to say that out loud, huh?
You would really make me come on the internet and tell a lie? Say what out loud? It looks like it's not showing up for some of you guys. I don't know why YouTube chat is like this. But anyways, there is a message, and I'm not saying it out loud because it's what the message wants me to do. Click, wrong choice. A stream of chocolate milk covers Yuno. What is it with you and trying to cover me in milk? You did that at the beginning of this stream, too. Why is this the second time you tried to cover me in milk? Do we need to address a problem? Is everything okay? It censored the angry pew pew. Oh, you might be right. Maybe it is because you used the gun emoji. Me and my Oreo's bigger than the cup opening. Do you have a milk problem? Milk brain has invaded the mind. Milk brain? Sure. Don't yuck is yum. I'm gonna, because it involves putting me in milk. This is a situation where I must yuck it a little, because I do not want to be milked. I do not want to be put in milk. Don't do this to me. Top chat doesn't show a lot of messages, have to use live. Yeah, that's probably the problem. Nickelodeon GAC sponsored by the Wisconsin Dairy Association. Could you imagine if GAC was made out of cheese? That would be crazy. Sounds like an out of context moment. Nah. I embrace I embrace context.
I embrace context.
Why is that causing you to have the neuron activation, huh? I think that says more about you than me. You guys are goofy. Context, no, I'm old, cun call. Ba-bump, terrible. 0 out of 10. I heard Oreos, I just like cookies. True. I have to get groceries tomorrow. That's one of the things I have to do after Chrono Trigger. I have to get groceries. And I have a couple more bills I still have to pay this month.
Bleh. Yeah, I don't want to do it. Bills. Yuck. Ew, yuck.
But I gotta do that. I now learned how to pay bills even though I'll hate it. I know, right? No bills tomorrow, no mail. Well, these are bills that were, it's just the monthly bills, you know? I have to pay them. I've had to wait due to money situation things. I think I have enough to pay them now, at least enough to pay one more. But I might have to wait a couple more days to pay the last one. And then I have to prepare to pay the other part of my rent. Would it be next week? Hold on. I guess technically next week, because when it's due is a Saturday.
Blech.
Bills are evil. I don't like them. Can we stop having them? Honest Inquire. I'm not sure if I will ever learn how to pay bills because I work overnight and I want to screw up my sleep schedule. Well, you still have to pay bills even if you work overnight. bills still gotta be paid. Bills, evil, taxes, mega evil. God, I'm very terrified for tax season. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm still trying to deal with my previous year's taxes. When April rolls around, I'm going to have to deal with the new taxes and I'm gonna have to cry. I'm gonna have to cry real genuine tears.
I'm not looking forward to it.
What is the downside of not having to pay bills? If you don't pay bills, you will get destroyed, is the thing. If you don't have to pay bills, then you are very lucky. Taxman Onegai. Taxman's not gonna be nice to me, I fear. I mean, I think that my quarterly taxes have been taken care of, so I think that will probably be less bad overall. My main problem is the overall big boy taxes. That shit is scary. I'm hoping to get a job before then, so that way I have a little bit more security, and I'm not going to be as scared by how much I'm going to have to pay. But who knows? My job hunt has not been very fruitful at the moment. Usually if you don't pay bills, you end up homeless. That too. That too.
Wait.
But I am working hard. I will do my best to ensure everything will be okay. It will be daijobu. Hopefully. Hopefully. Motivation to get a job. Once you finally get a job, we'll all say your did it. I mean, I'm trying the best that I can, but this job market sucks. I don't need additional motivation. For me, the motivation is money. I don't really need motivation. What I need is a job. Because I'm sitting here and I'm doing it. I'm committing the time that's needed to apply to all these things. The problem is I'm just not getting anything. I do look forward to the day that you can say your did it, though. Because I deserve this trophy. I deserve this trophy that is on my desk that says your did it. Get motivated, get motivated. Yeah, literally me. Unfortunately, money motivated for the time being, because I'm just struggling. We believe in you. Soon you'll have did it. I'm really trying, man.
We'll see.
I just got here from the future. Good news, you did it.
Wow.
How far in the future? Can the future be like 3 days from now? That would be nice.
Bats788, thank you for the follow. Welcome in.
We'll make it out of aluminum foil and cellophane. But then how would you see the your did it? The your did it needs to be solid. Post time skip, you know. Okay, but how long was the time skip? I need dates. I need a timeline. The job market slows down during these days, but it's a good time to apply to stuff. I know. I've been really trying to bust my ass to do it. I'm doing as much as I can. That information is classified. Can you unclassify it, please? I'm literally baby. Less competition. I mean, it's hard to say that though. From what I've heard, unemployment rates are really, really bad. Are you applying for absolutely anything or just things you'd want to do? I'm applying for as much as I feel qualified to do. So I'm applying for things that are in my field, and I'm applying for things that I think I am capable of learning or taking skills that I have and applying them to a job. That's always the first piece of advice my fucking family gives me. They're just like, well, why don't you just apply for everything you see? Don't just apply to stuff that's in your field. Branch out. Yeah, no shit. But when I branch out, they're like, you don't have experience because you didn't do this before. And I'm just like, yeah, I know, but I can learn. I'm teachable. If only that was enough. Applying for anything doesn't actually fix getting a job. Yeah, I'm aware. But like the first piece of advice my family always gives is to frickin' apply for things that are not in my field. And I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm aware. Applying jobs to sabotage AI, if only. Unfortunately, I've said this before, but a lot of the jobs in the like writing and editing field have already been replaced by AI, so most of the roles are related to like helping the AI get better at replacing us. So it's very soul crushing. Apply for your local McDonald's, and they wouldn't even hire me because they'd say I'm overqualified due to having a degree. They'd say I'm overqualified. That happened to me when I tried to apply to a local grocery store. They said I was overqualified. Which is apparently because they're scared that you're going to immediately leave once you get a job that's in your field. They want people that will stay forever. And it's so dumb. Put it as an associate's, not a bachelor's. I didn't go to school and end up in debt just to lie about the level of my degree. I'm going to say that my degree is a fucking bachelor's. That is my right. I hate that people just want to work. I know. Imagine they say that to a person who has a master's degree. They probably do. But that's the thing. Even having the degree doesn't guarantee you a job in your field. Maybe it used to in the distant past, but it doesn't do that anymore. It's so annoying. What is higher, bachelor's or master's? Master's. Bachelor's is 4 years. Master's usually is an additional 2 years. It's a 2-year program, but it means that you're in the college system for 6 years. Most masters are 2 years. Sometimes they can be a bit longer. Above master's is PhD, and then I think above PhD would be doctorate, but that's only if you're actually going to become a doctor, I think. All my coworkers have at least bachelor's and they're still working a part-time frontline job. I've heard of some baristas with bachelor's. How is this possible? Because the job market's poop. It used to be that getting a college degree would help you get the better job, quote unquote. I still don't think any job is better or worse than any other job, for the record. I think all jobs are important, and all jobs should be paid fairly so that people can survive. End statement. Secondly, degrees were supposed to help you get jobs in specific fields, but that stopped being a thing. PhD is a doctorate. Oh, right. Yeah. I always thought that they were separate because I usually hear them said separately, but true. Doctorate can be 6 to 12. True. But yeah, no, it's rough. Blue collar doesn't care about degrees. Well, you say that, but then they still don't hire, because then we have issues of places saying that you're overqualified. Because that's what keeps happening to me. I try to go for those, like, jobs that are considered quote-unquote lower, because I need money. And they're like, we don't want to hire you because you have a degree from a college, which means you'll probably leave. You're overqualified for this position. And I'm like, what? How am I overqualified to stand at a register? It's so fricked up. But yeah, the main problem is just finding a job. The minute I can find one, great. Plus, whatever. I need a job. We're worried you'll leave. No, I need a job. Literally. Can you just leave that part out when applying to a job? Well, like, I guess. I didn't think to do this back then. This was like forever ago when I was like more desperate to find a job. I didn't do it then. I thought it was important to mention that I had a degree. And then they got mad. I guess I could just leave it off if I'm applying to those kinds of jobs. But the thing is now, I can't work those kind of jobs because I don't have reliable transportation. And it's just not gonna work for me. But you might jorb need gib. Like, just because it's a might doesn't mean that they should just be dismissing people. Like, you have an open position. If you think I can fit it because I am qualified, then hire me. You can deal with the problem of me eventually leaving if I ever eventually leave. Terrified to work a register with my current job as I only had white-collar office jobs. It was actually pretty easy. No, it is easy. Well, quote-unquote easy. They are skills that you can pick up and learn. If you are willing to learn it, you can pick up and learn literally anything. It will be fine. The problem is just these places not giving you a chance. By you, I mean me. I'm not getting a chance to do anything. So I don't know. It's frustrating to me. But I'm trying. The most ideal scenario would be to get something that's still kind of related to my field, but work is work at this point. If I could find a job in my field that quickly, why would I be applying here? Well, that's the thing. I feel like a lot of companies are just scared that people with degrees are applying because they just want a transitional job so that they can leave the minute they get something in their field. But they also don't realize that it's not that easy. And that I wouldn't be leaving within like a year. I would need time. I would need time to build everything up. I don't know. It's dumb. Whole thing's dumb and silly. But it is what it is. Okay. I should probably call it here. I need to start the wind down procedure so that I can try and sleep. Reminder. Tomorrow's stream will be early. 8 a.m. EST. It will be early. We'll be Chrono Trigger. If I manage to beat Chrono Trigger in, like, pretty decent time, I might do another stream later in the day. It'll probably be more chill Pokemon shiny hunting, because I still don't have Eevee. But we'll see what happens, and we'll see how I'm feeling, too. But yeah. Oh boy, 5 a.m. You don't have to get up at 5 a.m. Please don't. Don't force yourself to get up so early. Hatchred is not good enough. It's not. Also, you want to know something fucked up? I was shiny hunting earlier while I was hanging out with Hitomi, and I found another Patrat in a different spot. I found a Patrat again. I was so pissed off. I'm being tortured. I moved locations again. I'm shiny hunting in a different spot now. Because at least this way, if I shiny hunt in a different spot, that means there's like different better shinies I could phase on besides the Patrat. You make me want to shiny hunt Halucha? Halucha has a really cool shiny. I think that'd be a pretty nice one. Also, if you manage to make it a Mega Halucha, that could look pretty fire. Look pretty fire, I fear. I have a shiny Trubbish. I found my shiny Trubbish on stream, actually. It was my second, full odds shiny. Have you had any luck with the Giant Mons? I have a shiny Alpha Beedrill. Because I phased on it when I was searching for shiny Eevee in my first shiny hunting spot. That's the only big one that I have. It can technically be a Mega, because Mega Beedrill exists. So I could have a shiny Alpha Mega Beedrill. It is a green bee with blue eyes. I didn't say bean, green bee. Buzz buzz. With blue eyes. It's not bad. But I have 3 of them now, because I have... the first one I caught was the Alpha, and then I've caught 2 small shiny Beedrill afterwards. It's so annoying. It pisses me off. Please. No more bees. I'm not shiny hunting in that spot anymore, so I don't have to worry about it. The spot that I'm in now, if I was going to phase on something, it would be a Ralts, or a Weedle, or a Shuppet, or... I think there's also Abra, and then there's like Halucha in like the back. So I could end up phasing on the Halucha too. I guess we'll find out. Weird it inverted to Caterpie color, but shiny Butterfree doesn't go Beedrill. Well, I think shiny Butterfree's cute though. Cute color palette. But Butterfree's not in this game. Only Beedrill. Anyways. But that'll be the plan if we manage to finish Chrono Trigger at a decent time. It'll probably go like Chrono Trigger for however long until I beat it. And then I'll take a break to get my groceries. And then I'll set up and we'll do shiny hunting and chill. Is the thought process that I have right now. Sounds like shiny rates are better these days if you found that many. Yes. I do believe the shiny rates have overall been made a bit better. There's also a lot of methods in Legends that make it so it's a lot easier to, like, manipulate the RNG. I don't have the shiny charm yet, but I'm going to work towards getting that too, and hopefully that'll make my hunting for other shinies even easier. Because I find it to be fun. Anyway, but that's the plan for tomorrow. I will see you then. I need to start winding down for bed. Thank you guys so much for choosing to spend time with me. I hope that you have a good rest of your time zone, and until I see you again, Yunotsu! See you bright and early, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.